Well, on our weather map, we've been watching this disturbance round the top of the ridge of our high pressure system as mild weather is now being forced to the west. It's allowing this low pressure system to come a little bit closer, and that'll bring some light snow down into especially central Idaho. It's kind of run out of steam and run out of moisture as it heads into southern Idaho, so it will tend to dry out. But there's another system behind it that's going to work its way in as well, and that's going to bring in a better chance for some snow Saturday night. Not a lot for the valley, but there's a cold front coming through, and there's an Arctic air mass coming in behind it. So winter storm warning. Now this is Idaho County northward, so Brundage Mountain right in here, pretty close to this, and 14 to 25 inches here to the north. And then you go to the south here, we could still be seeing some pretty significant snow for Brundage Mountain with less to the south. Going over the Blues, this is the region right over Ladd Canyon here, 4 to 8 inches, gust of 40 miles per hour. There will be more snow in the higher peaks around that, but we could have an issue because of the wind combined with the snow going over the Blues during the day on Friday. Wind advisories gust of 50 miles per hour between Pendleton and Hermiston and points to the west as that wind comes whipping through behind a cold front. There'll be two cold fronts coming on through. You headed to the Winter Carnival this weekend. Here we go. First opening weekend here. Here's what we've got during the day today. Just a lot of cloud cover around, not much going on. A good snowpack here. Sculptures all pretty much in place. 37 degrees today, but without the sunshine, hopefully the sculptures are holding together. I would think so. And then we'll see those temperatures drop, especially by Sunday. Be ready for a huge change over the weekend, okay? Snow on Friday. As you're heading up on Friday, there will be snow. Once you get to, say, Cascade, points northward, you'll have snow on the roads, maybe even a little further south than that throughout the canyon on the way up. 1 to 3 inches, another 1 to 3 inches on Saturday, so it'll certainly have the feel for it, and it should be clearing out in time for anybody heading back down to the south into the Treasure Valley. Sunday morning, snow will come to an end. No reason to get up early and rush to try to beat anything. Let the storm pass through and it will dry out, but there's some real cold air coming in which will preserve those snow sculptures through next week into next weekend. So here's the snow for tomorrow morning. Snow will be flying. You can't leave early enough to beat the snow to go to Valley County because it's going to be snowing during the morning hours. And just off and on snow showers with the snow mostly concentrated again up to the north as we go into Saturday. Now Saturday morning, here's a chance of some snow coming into the Treasure Valley, and then an Arctic front is going to come blasting on through, and we're going to get some real cold air coming in behind the system. So how much snow? This 1 to 2 is showing up for primarily Saturday night. This computer model has it Saturday early. I don't think that's going to work out. I think it's going to be later in the day, and I don't think it's going to be this much. Typically with an Arctic front, we get a coating to a ½ inch. It shoots in, the cold front comes through, the wind goes up, the temperature drops, and that ½ inch of snow sticks around for 5 or 6 days, so you may want to shovel it even if you have a little ½ inch. Up to the north, look at Brundage Mountain here. We're talking 8 to 12 inches of snow, while Tamarack may have a little bit less than that. So this is where the heavy snow will fall to the north. Again, if you're planning on doing some skiing there, expect some pretty decent skiing going on. Now we're going to go into the 40s tomorrow. Despite having maybe a couple of snow flurries during the morning, gusty westerly winds are going to develop during the day as well. Snow will fall in the Boise Mountains. We'll see maybe an inch in the Boise Mountains, but again, Valley County, McCall, 1 to 3 inches, and points to the north, a better chance for snow. Here's a look at my extended forecast for the Treasure Valley. This is an Arctic cold front coming through. It's going to drop the temperature like a rock, and if we have snow on the ground, we could go to 0 on a couple of these days here as we get a little bit of snow, a ½ inch of snow Saturday night, and then after that, it stays cold and then starts to warm up by the following weekend.